Amadore. I can read
Yes, Prabhu.
if no one else wants to.
You can read, Prabhu.
Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya. चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवम् श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तु ते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी ऋषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे जय श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to read Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. So today we read the text number 11. Oh, what is this? Why it's like this? It's really short. Okay, who wants to read? I thought it's longer.
What's the tune? Same, right? Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghu Yuga.
Yes,
That tune?
yes, Prabhu.
Okay, then you read Prabhu.
Oh, okay, Prabhu, I'll try. Oh, is it that one? It's not maybe that one.
It's not the Brahma Samlita tune?
Krishna Shuchai Pranaya. No.
Okay. Or perhaps the...
Yeah.
ah,
Yeah, one second. Can you quality Prabhu say the tune again? I forgot it. Krishna.
Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghu Yuga. Shri Jiva Gopalako.
No, Prabhu, it doesn't work on this.
No.
Krishna. Krishna. Okay, let's see. This is weird because I'm counting 18, but it's not possible. Is it possible? Kundam chasya muni api. Maybe this is some tune that we don't know. I counted many times and every time I get 18. Kundam cha
Prabhu, I think you can just go to YouTube and see how Tatvit Prabhu is chanting or any other ISKCON devotee is chanting. With that meter, you can try. That way, we don't need to speculate at least.
In what video it is? Is there some video?
Any video, Prabhu, you can just type Nectar of Instruction, 11th verse, recitation.
Do we have any lectures of Nectar of Instruction in ISCAM TV?
Yes, we do have by His Grace Tatvit Prabhu.
Oh, ISCAM Bengalis live. So ISCAM TV, let's see.
ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षु So this change is according to the next word. It depends on whether it's um, in different varga.
Oh, what is YouTube doing?
Tatah verses there we will see how to pronounce also. Series of videos on how to learn verses there we will see how to pronounce also. In those videos there you can see. Tatah.
I think this is 10.
Taker of the cows.
Is it here? No.
Verse. This is spoken by Lord Shiva in the Padma Puran. It is mentioned in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Aradhananam sarvesham Vishnur aradhanam param. This has a different tune. So this can be,
Okay, here we go.
as far as I know,
So I knew it is a different tune.
the previous verse had 19 syllables in line. This verse has 17 syllables in each line.
Oh, it's 17. I counted many times and I got 18. So it is this one. There is many tunes to this, but this is difficult. Maybe Karti Prabhu can do.
Barha Pidam.
Are you ready? This is one way. Okay, let's put this side to side like this. You can read at the same time and
बर्हापीडं नटवरवपुः कर्णयोः कर्णिकारं बिभ्रद्वासः कनककपिशं वैजयन्तीं च मालां रन्ध्रान् वेणोरधरसुधया पूरयन् गोपवृन्दैर्वृन्दारण्यं स्वपदरमणं प्राविशद् गीतकीर्तिः.
okay, this is hard one. Let's hear one more. Brahma Samhita. Can it be really that tune? Can this be Brahma Samhita tune and we just wasted so much time?
I have no idea, Prabhu.
श्रियः कान्ताः कान्तः परमपुरुषः
I've heard this.
कल्पतरवो द्रुमा भूमिश्चिन्तामणिगणमयि तोयम् अमृतम् कथागानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वंशी प्रियसखी
Oh, this is the Jagannatha Swami Nayana.
चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपि तदास्वाद्यमपि च स य
Okay, let's hear one more. Okay, let's just hear.
So this has a different tune. So this can be, as far as I know, there are two tunes that can match this length. So one of them actually, it was my own concoction, but it actually, by Krishna's mercy, it fits very nicely to this length. कृष्णस्योच्चैः प्रणयवसतिः प्रेयसीभ्योऽपि
Yeah, this is too hard for me, but anyone else can try.
राधा कुण्डं चास्य मुनिभिर्भितस्तादृगेव व्यधायि यत्प्रेष्ठैरप्यलमसुलभं किं पुनर्भक्तिभाजाम् तत्प्रेमेदं सकृदपि सरः स्नातुराविष्करोति. So this is just my own.
Yeah, these are really hard tunes, the 17 syllable.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances of glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare
all
Krishna
glories
Prabhu,
to
please
Prabhupada.
accept my humble obeisances of Gaishla Prabhupada.
So Prabhu, Sami Prabhu, you can just speculate and try whatever it is. Let us just go to the translation, and after the translation,
Fits very nice.
we'll just read the translation after 11th from 1 to 11 again, just to recap and just remember the
To
verses.
this.
So if anywhere needed to quote, we can do it. So you
Yes,
can just
Prabhu.
speculate and try, Prabhu.
Oh, so what you said, like recap? Like what?
No, I'm saying after we finish the purport, translation and purport of the 11th one, then
Yes.
we'll just read the translation from 1 to 11. It'll only take like 10 to
Okay.
12 minutes. And that way, at least we know what we've read before. And maybe if you need to quote or anything, or you want to add some notes of the translation, you can do it. It'll be useful actually.
Yes, Prabhu, okay. Okay, Haribol. Krishna Syochai Pranaya Vasati Preyasibhyo Pirada Undam Chasya Munibirabitas Tadrgeva Vyadayi Yat Preshtai Yat Preshtai. This is hard one. Apialam Ashulabam Kim Punar Bhakti Bhajam Tat Premedam Sakridapi Sarasna Tura Vishkaroti. Okay, something like that. Word to word. Krishnasya of Lord Sri Krishna. Uchai, very highly. Pranaya Vasati, object of love. Preyashibhya, out of many lovable gopis. Api, certainly. Radha, Srimati Radharani. Kundam, lake. Cha, also. Asya, of her. Munibi, by great sages. Abita, in all respects. Tadrik, eva. Similarly, Vyadayi is described, that which prestai by the most advanced devotees. Api, even. Alam, enough. Ashulabam, difficult to obtain. Kim, what? Punaha, again. Bhakti bhajam, for persons engaged in devotional service. Tat, that. Prema, love of Godhead. Idam, this sacred ones. Api, even. Saraha, lake. Shnatu, of one who has baited. Avishkaroti, arouses. Translation.
Srila Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhu.
can I read the translation or you want to read it?
Yes, Prabhu, you can read. Haribol. Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay, just want to tilt my phone. Translation of many objects of favored delight and of all the lovable damsels of Rajabhumi, Shrimata Radharani is certainly the most treasured object of Krishna's love, and in every respect, her divine Kunda is described by great sages as similarly dear to him. Undoubtedly, Radha Kunda is very rarely attained, even by the great devotees. Therefore, it is even more difficult for ordinary devotees to attain. If one simply bathes once within those holy waters, one's pure love of Krishna is fully aroused. Am I audible, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Can hear you very nicely.
Okay, Prabhu. Yeah, I can go down, Prabhu. Why is Radhakunda so exalted? The lake is so exalted because it belongs to Srimad Radharani, who is the most beloved object of Shri Krishna. Among all the gopis, she is the most beloved. Similarly, her lake, Sri Radhakunda, is also described by great sages as the lake that is as dear to Krishna as Radha herself, indeed. Krishna's love for Radhakunda and Srimata Radharani is the same in all respects. Radhakunda is very rarely attained, even by great personalities fully engaged in devotional service, not to speak of ordinary devotees who are only engaged in the practice of is it Vedi or Vedi Bhakti? How do you pronounce it, Prabhu? Vedi. Vedi.
Vaidi.
Okay.
Vaidi Bhakti.
Vaidi Bhakti. It is stated that a devotee will at once develop pure love of Krishna in the wake of the gopis if he once takes a bath in Radhakunda. Oh, Radhakunda is like what? A river, Prabhu?
Like
Lake.
yes, Prabhu.
Lake.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it similar
Pranjal
like to
Prabhu has
Nectar?
visited.
Is
Vrindavan,
it similar
Pranjal
to
Prabhu has
like,
gone.
What, Prabhu?
is it similar to like the Sarasvati river, something like that? It
Oh,
purifies too.
Oh, yes, Prabhu. It's really purifying. This is Radhakunda.
Oh. Is it in this material world? Krishna Loka.
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh.
You can go there.
Oh. Pranjal Prabhu has
It's
been
in
there.
Vrindavan.
Yes, Prabhu. Pranjal Prabhu was there, and he touched this water, I think.
Ooh.
So that's why he's so excited.
That's why he does not want to give us his voice.
Oh,
So that we
he
get
spoke a
paid.
lot, Prabhu. You missed. He was about to
Sorry,
chant.
Prabhu?
Today Prabhu spoke a lot, and he was about to chant slokas also. So you missed out.
Ooh, I'm late. But then Prabhu, you started early today. Hey, I did not expect it.
Karti Prabhu forced me.
Karti Prabhu ki jai.
Okay, Prabhu, you can read from this part.
Srila Rupa Goswami recommends that even if one cannot live permanently on the banks of Radhakunda, he should at least take a bath in the lake as many times as possible. This is the most important item in the execution of devotional. Sorry, Prabhu. Oh, execution of. Oh, I thought someone was saying something. Execution of devotional service. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura writes in this connection that Sri Radhakunda is the most select place for those interested in advancing the devotional service in the wake of their lady friends. Sakis and confidential serving maids, manjaris of Shrimat Radharani, living entities who are eager to return home to the transcendental kingdom of God, Gokula. Is it Gokula? Goloka Vrindavan. Why Gokula? Goloka Vrindavana. By means of attaining their spiritual bodies, Siddha Deha. Did I pronounce it right? Siddha Deha. Should live at Radha Kunda, take shelter of the confidential serving maids of Sri Radha and under their direction engaged constantly in her service. This is the most exalted method for those engaged in devotional service under the protection of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In this connection, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes that even great sages and great devotees like Narada and Sanaka do not get an opportunity to come to your. Can I repeat that line, Prabhu? I want to understand it. Like, okay, in the connection of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes that even great sages and great devotees like Narada and Sanaka do not get an opportunity to come to Radhakunda to take the baths. What then to speak of ordinary devotees? Yeah. If by great fortune one gets an opportunity to come to Radhakunda and bathe, even once he can develop his transcendental love for Krishna, exactly as the gopis did. It is also recommended that one should live on the banks of Radhakunda and should be absurd in the loving service of the Lord. One should bathe there regularly and give up all material conceptions, taking shelter of Shri Radha and her assistant gopis. If one is thus constantly engaged during this lifetime, after giving up the body, he will return back to Godhead to serve Shri Radha in the same way as he contemplated during his life on the banks of Radha Kunda. The conclusion is that to live on the banks of the Radha Kunda and to bathe there daily constitute the highest perfection of devotional service. It is difficult. It is a difficult position to attain even for great sages and devotees like Narada. Thus, there is no limit to the glories of Sri Radha Kunda. By serving Radha Kunda, one can get an opportunity to become an assistant of Srimat Radharani under the eternal guidance of the gopis. So, Prabhu, this lake, like, did Sri Radha Rani live there? Like, Radha, is it Radhe? Ne? Did she live there?
She is that. She is that lake, Prabhu. That is like.
Oh, she's the lake.
Yes, Prabhu. They are non-different.
Wow. Yeah, Prabhu. I want to ask you, like, let's say Surya, ne, the sun. He's not actually the sun. He's the control of the sun, right? Or am I getting it wrong?
He's the sun god, but at the same time, he's like the sun. The planet
Oh,
and
they're not different.
are different. They are two separate things. But yeah, he's controlling the planet. Because the sunlight
Okay,
is
Prabhu.
different, the planet is different, and the person behind the planet is different.
Oh, so
Yet
is
they
it
are
the same
one.
as Radharani? Could you say, is it the same as Radharani and Radhakunda?
I don't know about that, Prabhu. Because I don't know much about this Radha Kunda and its significance. Maybe others know.
Does he know since he was there?
Karti Prabhu knows. Or
Karti Prabhu.
Sorry, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Oh, I was asking Prabhu, is Radhakunda and Radharani like the same as the like Surya to the sun? Is it the same?
Prabhu, I am not really sure, Prabhu. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure of this.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu. Maybe I'll ask it on Friday. Yeah, to
Yeah, on Friday or Sunday. You can.
See, Prabhu.
Gopal Prabhu.
Here it is said that the sun god is in the sun planet. So they are two different things. He's not like the moving the planet. But same, the Earth planet is like cow. But at the same time, when you look at the Earth planet, you don't see it as a cow. So how do you understand?
Oh, yes. Oh, this Earth planet is a cow, ne?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Let's see if we find picture of the Earth planet. And see, there was the Kali personification. He was trying to cut the legs of the Earth. And then there was the king. Which king it was? Is it Parikshit? There was this king who stopped Kali from cutting the Earth.
So, Prabhu, like, since you are talking about Parikshit Maharaj, is he like, let's say Arjuna is the grandfather of him?
See, here is Earth. like the cow. And did you know religion is bull? Yeah, religion is bull. Do you have many pictures of the bull? No. But here Prabhupada explains that the bull
I
standing on.
like the way you search, Prabhu. I like the way you search. You like Bull Planet and then Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, Prabhu. When you add Prabhupada, you can find from Google nice things. Otherwise, some Mayavadi things comes.
Oh.
The bull standing on one leg indicates that the principle of religion are gradually diminishing. Yeah, here the bull was as white as lotus flower. He was terrified of the Shudra who was beating him, and he was so afraid that he was standing on one leg, trembling and urinating. So this is religion. Yes, Prabhu. Because there was the Shudra beating them because it was Kali Yuga was coming.
Okay, Prabhu.
See, although the bull or the personality of religion and the cow the personality of the earth knew perfectly well that the personality of Kali was the direct cause of their suffering, still as devotees of the Lord they knew well also that without the sanction of the Lord no one could inflict trouble upon them. So they are two personalities, cow and earth. And at the same time it's the planet.
Hmm.
But here Prabhupada says that the sun god is in the sun planet. So he's there.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know how to put it, but then it's like, let's say Krishna is the universal form. He's non-different to the form, right?
Yes, Prabhu. I don't know actually if the sun god and the sun are like. I don't know how it goes with them. You can ask from Sundar Gopal Prabhu, and it will be interesting to hear.
Yes, Prabhu. You must remind me, Prabhu. I'm gonna write them down after reading the questions so that on Friday.
Okay, now let's read all the translations one time. Who wants to read first one?
Why are you reading translations? What's happening, Prabhu?
Because Karti Prabhu said we recap everything.
Oh, but
Yes,
then are we
Prabhu, like,
finished? Did I
Yes, Prabhu.
finish, Prabhu?
Did you?
yes, Prabhu, yeah.
I think you read the purport.
Yeah, you finished the purpose, right?
Okay, we can read the
I don't.
Sanskrit and translation, and like this, I can start.
Okay.
वाचो वेगं मनसः क्रोधवेगं जिह्वावेगम् उदरपष्टवेगम् एतान् वेगान् यो विषहेत धीरा सर्वामपि मां पृथिवीं सशिष्यात्. Translation: a sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urges of the tongue, belly, and genitals, is qualified to make disciples all over the world.
That is the best one that I ever saw in this book.
Yes, Prabhu.
I'm struggling with this really. You know, oh my God, my
Which
senses are
one?
going
The first
crazy
one,
actually.
Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Can I
Yeah,
read the
me too.
second one?
Yes,
No,
Prabhu.
Prabhu, come on. Laban Prabhu is too humble. You're like a Goswami, Prabhu. Laban Prabhu. You're
Nah,
like, you control all your senses.
the, the
I
rascal
think
of the
soon you
rascal,
will,
Prabhu.
I think soon you will just, give up your family and everything and then just come to Pondicherry and then just
Oh,
become like a brahmachari or a sannyasi, right?
Oh, Prabhu, you're giving me powers that I don't have, Prabhu.
No.
who will
I'm
chant?
thinking that you'll become a sannyasi soon, right? You're telling, right?
No, Prabhu.
Okay,
So you're
this is
gonna get married, Prabhu?
So, sorry, Prabhu.
No, I said if you're not gonna become sannyasi, are you gonna get married or
I,
become
I
brahmachari?
actually don't know what the future holds, Prabhu. Because
Yes,
usually at the
that's why I
moment,
said.
I don't
now no
date, I
one is
don't.
getting married, Prabhu. We are just about to read the verse 2. No one is getting married
Okay.
between verse number 1.
I'm so sorry for my Prajalpa, and this was chastises Prajalpa. So okay, Prabhu, you can go to the
This is very nice verse.
Sanskrit. Atyahara prayaschitta प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यंश्च तद्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति. I
Okay,
messed
Prabhu.
that up, so I will read again.
So, but you will understand.
अत्याहारः प्रयाशिष्ट प्रजल्पो नियमाग्रहः जनसङ्गश्च लौल्यंश्च तद्भिर्भक्तिर्विनश्यति.
Haribol.
This one rhymes, Prabhu. This one actually rhymes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there is Atyahara, there is Prajalpo, there is Jana Sangas. This I don't understand what it means. Okay, let's see.
Yeah, this means that bhakti will be destroyed. Vinashyati, right?
Ah, yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Tadbhir bhaktir vinashyati.
Yeah, you learned from Manu Prabhu's lecture today. Now you know the meanings. Like,
No, I just heard this before, so I just registered
Prabhu,
it
why
before.
didn't you inform us that there will be a session, Prabhu? I just saw it like
yeah, it
when I
was
joined.
sudden one. It was surprise session.
Like, do
Swami
you
Prabhu
study
was not
everything or do
merciful
you?
that time.
Prabhu, do you study everything like, or do you select what's happening?
That you have to ask Manu Prabhu because he is the one who is speaking us. But
Oh, I think it's in
yeah,
Samadhi.
yeah, word for word, and then just read the translation and read the Sanskrit diacritics, and then just keep repeating the process, word for word, diacritics, and translation. Try to link it, and then that's the method Manu Prabhu said. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu.
So I'll just read this translation. One's devotional service is spoiled when he becomes too entangled in the following six activities. 1. Eating more than necessary or collecting more funds than required. 2. Over-rendering for mundane things that are very difficult to obtain. 3. Talking unnecessarily about mundane subject matters. 4. Practicing the scriptural rules and regulations only for the sake of following them and not for the sake of spiritual advancement. Or rejecting the rules and regulations of the scriptures and working independently or whimsically. 5. Associating with worldly minded persons who are not interested in Krishna consciousness. And 6. Being ready for mundane achievements. Very important verse.
Yeah, these two
Eating
verses.
more than necessary.
If someone learns these
Yeah,
two verses by heart, so then he can be really advanced by remembering these always. Okay,
yeah.
Kartik Prabhu, you can continue on the second one because it's the same theme.
Okay, Prabhu. उत्साहा निश्चया धैर्या तत्तत् कर्म प्रवर्तनात् संगत्यागा सतो वृत्तिः तद्भिर्भक्ति प्रसीद्यति. There are six principles favorable to the execution of pure devotional service: being enthusiastic, endeavoring with confidence, being patient, acting according to regulative principles such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam. Srimad Bhagavatam 7.5.23. 5. You can scroll down, Prabhu. Hearing, chanting, remembering Krishna. 5. Abandoning the association of non-devotees. And 6. Following the footsteps of the previous acharyas. These six principles undoubtedly assure the complete success of pure devotional service.
Ribol. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Okay, who wants the next one?
I'll try. I hope the Sanskrit is not hard.
It's easy.
Okay. Da dadati prati granati kuyam akyati prachyati bunte bojayate chaiva sadvidam priti lakshanam. Please, Prabhu, can you repeat it so that I can hear
Yes,
how
Prabhu.
it?
It's like this. ददाति प्रतिगृह्णाति गुह्यमाख्याति पृच्छति भुङ्क्ते भोजयते चैव तद्विद्धं प्रीतिलक्षणम्.
Ribol.
Prabhu, how do you know that
So
the tune is gonna be like that actually?
I just speculate and somehow it comes correct. But if it's any big words, then I know I'll mess up the tune. So then instead of
Oh.
taking an L, I will just ask Sami Prabhu to read. That is my trick.
offering gifts in charity. Okay, translation: offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gifts, revealing one's mind in confidence, inquiring confidentially, accepting prasada, and offering prasada are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee and another. Prabhu, the master of slokas has arrived. Hare Krishna Vivek Prabhu, please accept number obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhu, please accept humble obeisances of Prabhu Srila Prabhupada.
Hare
Sorry,
Krishna, Prabhu,
Prabhu,
Dhanavatam, all goes to Prabhupada. Thank you so much for joining, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Thanks so
I
much.
think let's just leave
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Prabhu, please accept my obeisances, O Krishna Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I was late, I think so.
No problem, Prabhu. You can read this translation.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Translation: one should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of the Lord Krishna. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation, Diksha, and is engaged in worshipping the deity. And one should associate with and faithfully serve that pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotion service and whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others.
Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, one more. Number 6.
Okay. Why only translation, Prabhu?
Because we read the whole book, now we just go through all the translations that we read.
Oh, okay. Translation: being situated in his original Krishna consciousness position, a pure devotee does not identify with the body. Such a devotee should not be seen from a materialistic point of view. Indeed, one should overlook a devotee having a body born in a low family, a body with a bad complexion, a deformed body, or a diseased or infirm body. According to ordinary vision, such imperfections may seem prominent in the body of a pure devotee, but despite such seeming defects, the body of a pure devotee cannot be polluted. It is exactly like the waters of the Gangas, which sometimes during the rainy season are full of bubbles, foam, and mud. The Ganga water do not become polluted. Those who are advanced in spiritual understanding will bath in the Ganges without considering the condition of the water
Haribo.
above.
Okay.
You saying the in the same time.
The holy name, character, pastimes, and activities of Krishna are all transcendently sweet like sugar candy. Although the tongue of one afflicted by the jaundice of avidya, ignorance, cannot taste anything sweet, it is wonderful that simply by carefully chanting these sweet names every day, a natural relish awakens within his tongue, and his disease is gradually destroyed at the root. Haribo. This was maybe my favorite.
Powerful one. Powerful one. Yeah. I like that disease are destroyed there.
Yes, Prabhu. The essence
Yeah,
of
same actually.
advice.
And, oh,
Yes,
sorry.
Prabhu.
Semi Prabhu. You want to eat the nectar alone?
Karti Prabhu, what were you saying?
He was
No,
actually
I was
reading.
just saying that, like, I was just saying that, because at least for me, I can speak, like, is given regulations to follow and to chant the rounds, wake up morning, everything. It seems like it's very frustrating, follow all the rules and regulations, chant 26 chants in the morning and everything. It seems like poison in the start. It's like very, very rough and it's like, very unpalatable. But as one continues the process, tolerating all this and sincerely praying to the Lord and continues the process, then eventually one will start to relish transcendental nectar, and then he will get freed. So I'm in the process where everything is like a big pain for me. But I must do this because there is no other option. I was just speaking with Shamgon Prabhu and I was telling him, Prabhu, I'm feeling very frustrated, it's all crazy here, and all these women just troubling my mind, Prabhu. I need some help. The thing is this, Prabhu, the thing is, see, devotional service is the only way, you know. The, yeah, devotional service is hard. It's very difficult. Nobody's saying it's easy. If anybody's saying it's easy, he's imitating.
But
It is
material
difficult,
life is
but there
impossible.
is no other way. Yeah, but material life is impossible. Devotional service is difficult, but if one gives up devotional service because of some unable to become tolerant, then material life is impossible. He'll get whipped and whipped and whipped. He'll be lost completely and he'll be drowned in ignorance. That is impossible. There is absolutely no chance. Devotional a condition so it might take time for me to actually become fixed up. But is there any other way? Whether I fall down, I don't fall down, whether I have taste, whether I don't have taste, this is the only way. So just by sticking towards it, eventually Krishna will notice the sincere attempt in the heart and he will actually give the transcendental taste as time goes on. So yeah, I mean, I need to hear this also. And I also just wanted to share this realization on this matter. That if anybody thinks material life is like a safe zone, I can do material life, it's more comfortable, less austerity. Material life is impossible. One will get slapped extremely hard by my, you know.
Yes, Prabhu, you remind me of Subala Das, Prabhu. He
Hmm.
said trying to be happy in this material world is like trying to be happy in jail.
Yes, Prabhu. That's true. That's good
Yes,
analogy.
bro, yeah.
Okay, next one, Karti Prabhu. I think it's your turn.
Okay, bro. Translation. The essence of all advice is that one should utilize one's full time, 24 hours a day, in nicely chanting and remembering the Lord's divine names, transcendental forms, qualities, and eternal pastimes, thereby gradually engaging one's tongue and mind. In this way, one should reside in Vraja, Goloka, Vrindavana Dham, and serve Krishna under the guidance of devotees. One should follow in the footsteps of the Lord's beloved devotees who are deeply attached to his devotional service. Wow, very nice word, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Nicely chanting and remembering the Lord's divine name, gradually.
Means
Wow.
one should
Very good. Very
one should
good.
reside in
Ananta Kodi.
temple. This means one should reside in temple.
Yes, and practice. Yes,
Yes.
correct.
Okay, Karti Prabhu, one more. Then Vivek Prabhu can read next one. Or Harshit Prabhu. Is it Harshit? Did I remember the? Maybe I forgot the name.
So you want me to recite this?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, so just a minute. Loading from your screen. Yeah, okay. The holy place known as Mathura is spiritually superior to Vaikuntha, the transcendental world, because the Lord appeared there. Superior to Mathura Puri is the transcendental forest of Vrindavana because of Lord Krishna's Rasalila pastimes. And superior to the forest of Vrindavana is the Govardhana hill, for it was raised by the divine hand of Sri Krishna and was the site of his various loving pastimes. And above all, the super excellent Sri Krishna, Sri Radha Kunda stands supreme, correlated with the ambrosial nectarian prema of the Lord of Goloka, of Gokula, Sri Krishna, where then is there intelligent person who is unwilling to serve this divine Radha Kunda, which is situated at the foot of the Govardhana hill. So,
Govardhan Ki
yeah,
Jai.
I need to go once.
I think soon is Govardhan
Right.
Puja again.
Is it?
Yes,
Maybe
Prabhu.
Vivek Prabhu will take me to Govardhan.
Hmm. Yeah, then you can do parikram. Okay, Vivek Prabhu, if you're free, or Gora Shakti Prabhu. But maybe Gora Shakti Prabhu is doing something.
Yes, I can read.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Very well.
In the Shastra, it is said that all type of fruitive workers, he who is advanced in knowledge of the higher values of life is favored by the Supreme Lord Hari. Out of many such people who are advanced in knowledge, Gyanis, one who is practically liberated by virtue of his knowledge may take to devotional service. He is superior to the others. However, one who has actually attained prema, pure love of Krishna, is superior to him. The gopis are exalted above all the advanced devotees, because they are always totally dependent upon Sri Krishna, the transcendental cowherd boy. Among the gopis, Srimati Radharani is the most dear to Krishna. Her Kunda lake is as profoundly dear to Lord Krishna as this most beloved of the gopis, who then will not reside at Radhakund and in a spiritual body surcharged with ecstatic devotional feeling, aprakli tabhava, render loving service to the divine couple Shishilada Govinda, who perform their Ashtakariya Leela, their eternal eightfold daily pastime. Indeed, those who execute devotional service on the banks of Radhakund are the most fortunate people in the universe.
Haribo. Okay, one more, Prabhu.
Of the many objects of favored delight, and of all the lovable damsel of Vrajabhumi, Shrimati Radharani is certainly the most treasured object of Krishna's love, and in every respect her divine Kunda is described by great sages as similarly dear to him. Undoubtedly, Radhakund is very rarely attained even by the great devotees. Therefore it is even more difficult for ordinary devotees to attain. If one simply bathes once within those holy waters, one's pure love of Krishna is fully aroused. Oh, Jai.
Oh, Haribo. Thank you so much, Prabhu. That was last verse.
Yes,
And now,
Pranjal Prabhu already bathed in Radhakund.
yes, Prabhu.
Pranjal Prabhu ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai. Ranjit Prabhu, please give me mercy. Krishna se tomar, Krishna
Please
dite
give us
paro.
Prema Bhakti,
Please.
please.
Yes, Prabhu. Please, Prabhu. My humble request. Jai Om Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivadakacharya Ashto Saraswati Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Pranjal Prabhu ki Jai.
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 Okay,
Jai
next.
Om Vishnupada
Prayer.
Paramhamsa Parivadakacharya Ashtottara Sri Srimad His Divine Grace Labhavan Prabhu ki Jai.
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 Prabhu.
Yeah,
Archana, you
Prabhu.
can start the
It
first.
sounds so wrong.
Yes. Thank you for giving me the honor, Swami Prabhu. ओके चेतोदर्पणमार्जनं भवमहादावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयकैरवचन्द्रिकाविचरणं विद्यावायुजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदां पूर्णामृतास्वादनं सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम्
नामकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तिस्तत्रार्पितानि अमिता स्मरणेन काला एतादृशी तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमिदृशमिह जानिनानुरागः
Trinadapi Sunichena Taro Api Sahisnuna Amanina Manatina Kirtaniya Sada Hari.
वन्दनं न जनं न सुन्दरीं कविताम्बा जगदीशकामये मम जडिमनेतुं मनीश्वरे भगवत्तिर्त्वयि
Ainandatanaja kinkaram patitam mam vishamevavam buddho kripaya tava padapankaja durisadrisham vichindayam.
नयनं गलदश्रुधारया वदनं गद्गदाहृदया गिरा पुलकैर्निशितं वपुः कदा तव नाम ग्रहणे भविष्यति
Yugaitam Nimishena Chakshusha Pravishaitam Shunyaitam Jagat Sarvam Govinda Virahe Nami. Asislava Padarakam Pinastumam Adarshanam Marmam Hatam Karotuva Yata Tata Vidatulan Pato Matranana Tastu Sa Eva Narpanaha.
Glory to the Sri Krishna Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for humanity at large because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
O my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benedictions to living beings, and as you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies that are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. O my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have no attraction for them.
One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly.
Oh, Almighty Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, not desire beautiful mind, not desire one. No, nor do I desire beautiful mind, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your Father's devotion, service, birth after birth.
O son of Maharaj Nanda, Krishna, I am your eternal servitor, and somehow or other I have fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
Oh
Oh
my
my
Lord,
Lord,
when will
when
my
my
eyes? Okay, you can carry on, Prabhu. Sorry.
sorry, Paul. Oh my Lord, when will my eyes will be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up and when will my hairs on my body stand on end at the recitation of your name?
Oh, Govinda, feeling your separation, I am considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like torrents of rain, and I am feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
I know no one
I
but
know no
Krishna
one.
is my Lord.
Sorry,
Please,
Prabhu, you
please
go.
continue. Please continue. Continue,
No, no, it's okay,
Prabhu.
Prabhu. You go ahead, Prabhu. It's okay.
No, Prabhu. Continue. Continue.
Okay, sorry, Prabhu. I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so even if he handles me roughly by his embrace or makes me broken-hearted by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipable Lord unconditionally. Haribo. That's the sweet.
Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haribo.
To
To
bless
blaspheme the devotees of dedicated their Okay, you can continue, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, I think you said it almost fully.
Oh, to, to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
You go.
To consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the names of the Lord Vishnu.
To disobey the order of the spiritual master or consider him as an ordinary person.
Blaspheme the
Blasphemy the
Vedic
Vedic.
scripture, the scriptures in pursuance to the
No,
Vedic questions. So sorry, Prabhu.
no.
Again, I don't know.
To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to an imagination.
To give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name.
To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as Fruti Bhakti's Karmakanda.
To instruct
To,
a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
to not have complete faith, Prabhu, you can. Do not have complete faith in chanting the holy name and to maintain material attachments, even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee claims to be a Vaishnava should guard against these offenses. In order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prem, Jai Radhe, Vancha Kalpavasta, Kripasamudevcha, Namandeva Vaishnava, Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Thank you so much,
Vaishnavibhyo
Prabhu.
namo namaha.
And the Gaudiya Vaishnava.
Haribo.
Jai
Jai.
Jai.
Hi.
Haribo.